few minutes before 11, viewers. I think I can say with quite a measure of confidence that the cult members set up at 11 o'clock exactly. Although I don't think this cult member is going to set up here today, now that I'm going to be sitting in this chair. I wonder if it would make a difference to that cult member if I said, no, you're welcome to set up here. Hi, yeah. So it's me. Stuart is here. Stuart is standing right where we normally put our stands. Do you still want to come? Do you still want to come, or do you want to set up somewhere else? Is he wearing the Jehovah suit? Or is he wearing a tie? Is he wearing a shirt and tie, or is he just wearing jeans and boots today? I'm just wearing jeans and boots today, viewers. But I wonder if whoever she's talking to is going to ask her, what is he wearing? And if it's going to make a difference. No, she's just going to go away today. Oh, viewers, I'm sorry. Well, we'll see if we can find somewhere else. Really, they are quite persistent, insistent, stubborn in Vancouver. So just because they aren't set up in Robson Promenade this morning doesn't mean that they aren't going to be set up in one of the other 4 downtown locations. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, viewers. I've been doing this for a long while now. I am able to recognize the cult members really as soon as I see them, and I can anticipate that well, they're going to react to me one way or another. I don't really know, but they will react to yours truly. That cult member reacted to yours truly, and I'm actually glad she didn't set up, because these gentlemen are doing some construction work over there. They're going to be using some power tools that are going to be a bit of a distraction for me. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that we got here early today and have thwarted Jehovah's attacks. And just as I think that this area is going to remain free of the influence of the cult, I see a cult member. I see a cult member arriving. I bet you anything, viewers, that this cult member is looking for the cult member that just went inside the Vancouver Art Gallery, who's now exiting the Vancouver Art Gallery. I'll bet you anything that these 2 cult members are texting one another right now. Hi. Yeah, so do you guys want to set up? Oh no, he's going to call. Okay, that's good that he's calling. Is that the Alfred Hitchcock lookalike from one of the previous episodes, viewers? He's looking a little trendy. He's looking a little hipstery. I don't know, is that hat theocratically sound, viewers? Why doesn't he turn towards us? Why doesn't that cult member turn towards us to show how courageous and confident he truly is? Why is he giving us the back of his head, viewers? I can promise you he's seen me. I can promise you his fellow cult member has seen me as well. She's not hiding behind that pillar. Let's see if she'll hide behind that pillar. 5, 4, 3, 2. No, she's going to remain. She's going to remain unobscured by that pillar. Hi. So already 3 cult members, viewers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm not going to circle around, viewers. and film this cult member from over there, because to do that would be to imitate the open and shut, stalking, cult, brainwashed, mind-controlled behavior of Cultzilla. So that's another good thing about the work that we're doing, viewers, in chronicling these cult members, is that every once in a while we really do get our snapshots of their cult behavior. And that day, Cultzilla circled me, filming me, really is something I don't ever want to resort to. I'm telling you now, viewers, though, I'm telling you now, I am quite tempted to circle around so that I can film those cult members from over there. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stand here, patiently waiting to find out what they're going to do. What are they going to do, viewers? Oh, Jehovah. Should we set up here? You guys want to go set up on Granville? You guys want to go set up in front of Best Buy? You guys want to go set up at Burrard? You know what? I think we should set up right here and show Satan that we're not afraid of him. Would you guys mind staying? Oh, viewers. Why are they going? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that wave of love and community awareness and love of fellow man from that cult member in the middle? Hi, thanks. No, we'll see you later. Uh-huh. Yeah. Woo! I wish I could tell you, viewers, that I wasn't the one to put those cards on these lampposts, but that I came here and they were already here. Perhaps that will happen one day, but today is not the day. I, of course, am the one responsible for putting up those cards and staying here as promised for 10 minutes, and no cult members have arrived. So let's go see if we can find them somewhere else. I don't know if you can tell from the footage right now, viewers, but there once again is Brian the Armbreaker Alston, coordinator of the body of elders of the English Bay Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses. Coordinator of the body of elders. I guess that gives him the right. I guess because he is the coordinator, viewers, that gives him the right to physically assault whoever he wants. Let's go ask him. Let's go ask him. The thing, though, is, viewers, if I were to ask this cult member if he thinks because he is a coordinator that gives him the right to physically assault members of the public, he would then be able to say, I don't want to talk to you, please leave me alone. So you can't give the cult members the opportunity to say, please leave you alone. Please leave them alone, because then they get to say that you're stalking them. Well, I'm not stalking them, viewers. I'm standing in a public place being filmed by the cult member. That's good. That's good. I wonder if he's going to film our favorite sign today, viewers. Good. This cult member thinks that the case against me is mounting and not the case against Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh, they're leaving. Oh, they knew that I wanted to stand next to them with a sign today, viewers. That's too bad. That's too bad. I was looking forward to seeing myself standing next to them holding the sign, viewers.
You want this talking to happen, you're welcome.
This cult member still doesn't understand that I'm not talking to him. This cult member doesn't understand that this is a free country. I can go where I want and I can talk to who I want. I can film what I want. And as long as I don't call for violence, I can say whatever I want. But unlike these cult members, you know, viewers, They aren't calling for violence. They're just quietly and humbly and patiently and faithfully waiting for Jehovah to carry out the greatest act of violence in human history. Yeah. Who wouldn't be friendly, viewers? Who wouldn't be friendly when they believed that they were serving the only true God and that everyone not serving them would eventually be killed by that God? How could you be anything but friendly, viewers? How could you be anything but friendly? But as you know, viewers, when it comes to ex-members, these cult members really are not that friendly, are they? Would you guys mind staying, please? Would you guys mind staying? You guys aren't really drawing us to Jehovah. There's about 1,000 people watching. I guess they have no interest in drawing you or I to Jehovah, viewers. Yeah, we're just dead. We've chosen the world. We've chosen the flesh. We've chosen corruption. We've chosen Satan. That is what it looks like to be choosing life, to be choosing the Spirit, to be choosing God, to be choosing truth, and to be choosing your place in a cult instead of your place in the human race, which is, as you and I both know, viewers, a hell of a lot harder. Of course, now, viewers, what I really want to do now is go away so that I can hopefully come back when the cult members return and be able to film them seeing that card, reacting to that card, and then no doubt ripping up that card into about 10 pieces before they set up with their propaganda. Maybe one day I'll be able to capture that for you, viewers, but I don't know if today's going to be the day. I know you'd like to see that as much as I would. Maybe I'll be able to bring that to you. There go some cult members, viewers. You'll recall them from, well, at least the one in the long gray, who didn't want to answer a very simple question. Yeah, come. At least this cult member is coming up to me while she films me. Is she going to ask me something? Or is she just going to pretend to... She's imitating yours truly, viewers. She's imitating yours truly. And now that cult member has disappeared. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, she's right there. She wanted to be filmed the other day. She doesn't want to be filmed today. Wow. You saw that. She was actually trying to look like she was just filming the shawarma truck. Whew! That is some good footage, viewers. Pretending to film? Pretending not to look? I don't know. I think we have the title of today's video, viewers. I'll figure it out when I get home. But you saw that. Wow. Wow. Oh no, officer, I was just filming the shawarma truck. Yeah. So that was one cult member that filmed me from right there. Another cult member filmed me just now. So you tell me, viewers, who is stalking who is filming who and then running away? Am I the one that runs away after filming the cult members? Or are they the ones that take their snapshot of me and then they're the ones to run away? So you tell me, who is giving who more reason for concern? Am I giving the cult members reason for concern, or are the cult members giving yours truly reason for concern? I don't know if you can see them, viewers, but the gentleman, the black gentleman going into the building right there. Okay, that was Michael Jai White. I don't know if you guys know who Michael Jai White is, but Michael Jai White, I asked him I asked him to give me his autograph. He gave me his autograph. I wasn't filming. I didn't want to film him. I could get into real trouble filming him, I think. But that was indeed the one and only Michael Jai White, martial arts superstar. Anyway, that's Vancouver for you, viewers. You never know who you're going to bump into. And actually, I bumped into Dominic Purcell about 2 weeks ago in Stanley Park from Prison Break fame. Dominic Purcell. Yeah. So, anyway. So, your chronicler is a little starstruck today, viewers. I didn't shake his hand, but I was a little starstruck and distracted, so I didn't get to tell him what a huge fan I am and how really he's responsible for some of the best martial arts sequences in modern movie history, and how, oh wow, it's so cool that he's in Vancouver, and oh, he must be filming something, he's going to work out at Steve Nash. But I did just actually, you know what, viewers? The autograph that he signed using the device that I am using to record right now. So that autograph that I just showed you, that pen or that ink came from this very recording device that we've enjoyed putting to good use. Putting to good use, viewers, chronicling the behavior of the early 21st century Pacific cult member. So that cult member really was quite embarrassed in the last episode, viewers. She said, well, it's a little uncomfortable for him to be filming me. So I said, okay, well, I'll not film you and see if you'll talk to me. But obviously, she's been only sent out here today so that if I go make good on what I said, she can then say that I'm stalking her. See, that's why she's lingering. She's lingering there, waiting for me to go up to her, not film her, and ask her if she was raised by Jehovah's Witnesses, just so she can call the police and say that I've stalked her because I was making her feel uncomfortable on Friday or Thursday. So she's just waiting for me to come up to her. That's why she's smirking and smiling and laughing and looking into her phone, and probably why she was sent out today. I think that might be her mother. I saw them talking. I wasn't filming. Sorry, viewers. So I think that could be a relation to that cult member, and I think that cult member really has a burning desire to humiliate yours truly today. But as you know, viewers, we've learned a thing or two from chronicling these cult members. So this cult member is filming me. So you're filming me. So I have some questions for you if you're going to film me. I'd like to ask you about your religion. Can I ask you some questions about your religion? No, you just want to film me? This cult member just wants to film me. She doesn't want to answer any questions about her cult. She just wants to stand there filming me. So that's 1, 2, 3 cult members so far who have filmed me today. 4, make it 4. That's 4 cult members who have filmed me today so far, viewers. But notice how if I go up to them to ask them about their religion, to ask them about the Australian Royal Commission, to ask them about how they like to have Caesar come to their rescue instead of giving a defense, they're probably going to say that I'm stalking them. See, I'm stalking these cult members. 3 of them filming me so far today and then running away is not something I should be worried about. It's not something you or I should be worried about. Yeah, see, so when 4 cult members film you at 2 different locations, when you're not even talking to them, that is the fulfillment of Isaiah chapter 2 verse 5, Matthew chapter 8 verse 6. What scripture is this cult member fulfilling right now, viewers? What is she going to tell herself later about what she's doing and how it is giving evidence of Jehovah being patient with mankind, showing his love for mankind, giving people the opportunity to learn what it is to be truly successful? No, they're just going to laugh. They're just going to laugh. But viewers, you know, I really don't mind being laughed at. I like being laughed at by cult members because that laughter and that smile is all they have. Because you and I both know, viewers, they don't have answers to the really tough questions. In fact, I would bet that these cult members wouldn't even want to answer the question, were you raised by Jehovah's Witnesses? You'll recall that gentleman trying to ask that cult member over there if she was raised by Jehovah's Witnesses, and she really didn't want to answer, did she? You could see her kind of just shutting down. Again, viewers, when the conversation that you engage in with these cult members doesn't flatter them, and if it's a conversation that they can't control, you will watch them shut down, and you will watch them 4-on-1 film you. 4-on-1 film you, moving from location to location to try to entrap you so that they have a reason to call the police. That is definitely a cult member, by the way, viewers. We're over there, trying to look so involved in her phone, waiting for me to go up to her. And now she's continuing to walk away. Oh, I hope you can see the smile on her face from here, viewers. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Can you see them? Hi. How much do you want to bet, viewers, that the cult member in gray over there wants me to come up to her so that I can, live up to what I said about, let me ask you the question when I'm not filming you? See, because to do that now is to stalk her. So obviously I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Really, that is all these cult members are doing now. Waiting for a reason, hoping for a reason to scream about what victims they are, what persecuted true Christians they are, and how the police need to come. They're not really interested in telling you what it is to be truly successful. If you were to ask them, they would say, you're welcome to take a piece of literature, you're welcome to go to jw.org, but you're not really welcome to ask them if they were raised by Jehovah's Witnesses. I wonder if you're welcome to ask them how long they've been in the truth. I wonder if you use the right language. Oh yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, viewers? What are you going to do? Oh, I love that shoulder shrug. Yeah, I wonder if this cult member is anticipating that shrug and that pathetic, ridiculous smile being on the thumbnail of today's video. Yeah, I think she can look forward to having that pathetic moment be crystallized forever in the thumbnail for today's episode. I thought Jehovah's Witnesses loved birds. I thought Jehovah's Witnesses had a special place in their hearts for birds because of the job that Jehovah will task them with when the time comes. Oh, maybe she's going to be in the thumbnail right there. It's going to be hard to decide, viewers. Is it going to be the cult member on the right who shrugged as if to say, what can you do? Or the cult member on the left who just, probably broke her jaw laughing so voraciously. Hi, officer. Yeah, so there's this man. It's Stuart again. And he's standing, well, he's not standing close to us, but he's standing close enough to us that I feel uncomfortable. I'm feeling threatened. And he's already followed us once today. We were in front of the Granville SkyTrain. Now we're in front of the Burrard SkyTrain. And if you wouldn't mind putting him in handcuffs and humiliating him in public again for us, we'd really appreciate that. Yeah, and when you do come, you wouldn't mind if we just leave. You wouldn't mind if we just leave so that when people walking by, see Stuart in handcuffs, we can leave so that no one will be able to put two and two together that he's in handcuffs because of us. Well, really, viewers, people are putting two and two together, and they're getting to the bottom of what it is to be a member of this cult. So your guess is as good as mine, viewers, as to whether or not that cult member has actually called the police or called somebody else. Really, I have no choice but to hang around and wait to find out. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to wait, and it took me 2 hours last time to find out whether or not the cult member called a fellow cult member or the police. So hopefully the police have been called today, viewers, so I can talk to them about their behavior from a couple of weeks ago regarding that undercover officer who refused to identify herself and give me her badge number while she put me in handcuffs. Or are the police just not going to come?
I couldn't believe that, you know, like 7 years old.
Hi, I used to belong to this religion, and then I went to this website and learned a thing or two about it, so you're invited to do that as well. Yeah.
I need a lot of help.
jwfacts.com. Learn about what it is to really be a member of this organization, because they're never going to tell you. They're never going to tell you the truth about it. Never going to tell you the truth about it. They're just going to make you feel that God is drawing you and that God is giving you a chance, and maybe if you work hard enough, you can be just like them. They don't want to help you. They want to help themselves feel superior to everybody else that isn't taking a response. So really go to that website and check it out.
What is it?
It's jwfacts.com. And really, it's full of only Watchtower literature.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you know them?
A long time ago.
Do you like them?
Well, they're stuck in a cult.
Yeah.
They're stuck in a cult, and I was too for a long time. But you know, thanks to social media, thanks to the internet, people are able to learn things now, like you are as well. Were you ever one of Jehovah's Witnesses? Do you know much about it?
I know about it.
Okay. Well, be objective in your research, and hear from all sides. You want to hear from them, hear from ex-witnesses. I'm not the only one. There's
What's your name anyway?
My name's Stuart.
Donna.
Dinah?
Donna.
Donna. Nice to meet you, Donna. Okay, Donna. Yeah. Yeah. So I
learned one thing in my life. I look inside.
Yeah.
My twin sister was murdered down here. Lost my family, my house. I've had a back injury. I have no food. I wrote a book. I've been ripped off for all my police papers.
Well,
but anyway,
they sort of prey on people like you.
I don't get taken in.
I was desperate too. I was vulnerable too at the time that I got taken in. So, yeah, you've been kicked around. People have been kicked around, and that's what organizations like that wait for. They wait for people like you or I in my situation, so they can capitalize. But you can be smart nowadays like never before, thanks to the internet. Have you got internet access?
My son, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Your son.
Anyway, I don't want money. Could you help to buy me some food?
Not today. Yeah, I'm scratching my leg today too myself. Yeah.
And I gotta go panhandle.
Okay. Nice meeting you, Donna.
Stuart, right?
Stuart. Yeah. Nice meeting you, Donna. Yeah. So that person got a good earful from me, viewers, regarding this disgusting cult. Hopefully she goes home and goes to jw.org. Hopefully she then goes to JWFacts and realize, wow, I did almost let my desperation, my vulnerability, be something that these cult members were going to exploit. So I wonder if that made a difference, viewers. You know what? I'm going to give her my last bit of change anyway. It's not much. It's not much.
Okay, thanks.
Should be a coffee at 7-Eleven. Cheap coffee at 7-Eleven, yeah. Oh, here comes Brian the Arm Breaker Alston to the rescue, viewers. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I'm not a judgmental person, but I lived at 12th Commercial, and there was next door neighbor, right?
I know that area.
And
Yeah.
a girl got badly beaten, and a Jehovah's Witness wouldn't open the door.
They wouldn't open the door.
She got beat to death, and I brought her into my house, called the police.
Way to go, Donna. Oh my, viewers, you heard that. I wonder if it would surprise these cult members to know that story, to hear that story. That Donna watched a woman get beaten to death and Jehovah's Witnesses wouldn't open their door to help. But you can bet if that woman was wearing a jw.org pin on her shirt, they would have opened the door. Yeah. Hi. Let's see if he keeps filming me while I read to you, viewers. Let's see if this cult member keeps filming me while I read to you from the lauded article by Marlene Winnell discussing religious trauma syndrome. Let's see if this cult member wants to be honest about what he's doing today. Religious trauma syndrome is the condition experienced by people who are struggling with leaving an authoritarian, dogmatic religion and coping with the damage of indoctrination. They may be going through the shattering of a personally meaningful faith and or breaking away from a controlling community and lifestyle. RTS is a function of both the chronic abuses of harmful religion and the impact of severing one's connection with one's faith. Religious trauma syndrome has a very recognizable set of symptoms, a definitive set of causes, and a debilitating cycle of abuse. There are ways to stop the abuse and recover. Symptoms of religious trauma syndrome: cognitive, confusion, poor critical thinking ability, negative beliefs about self-ability and self-worth, black and white thinking, perfectionism, difficulty with decision-making, emotional, depression, anxiety, anger, grief, loneliness, difficulty with pleasure, loss of meaning, social, loss of social network, family rupture, social awkwardness, sexual difficulty, behind schedule on developmental tasks, cultural, unfamiliarity with secular world, fish out of water feelings, difficulty belonging, information gaps, causes of religious trauma syndrome. I wonder if I were to offer to give this cult member this piece of literature, if he would take it and read it later. You want to read that? You want to read about what people go through when they leave this cult? Other than dying at Armageddon? In the meantime? You want to learn? You want to learn? Do you want to learn? No, these cult members are not out here to learn, viewers. They're just out here to teach. Although the cult member in the last episode corrected himself and said, no, we're not here to teach. We're here to talk to people. So it's amazing what kind of cowardliness and backtracking you will observe when you actually film the cult members talking to members of the public. Right. Causes of religious trauma syndrome. Authoritarianism coupled with toxic theology, which is received and reinforced at church, school, and home, results in 1. Suppression of normal child development. Cognitive, social, emotional, and moral stages are arrested. 2. Damage to normal thinking and feeling abilities. Information is limited and controlled. Dysfunctional beliefs are taught. Independent thinking is condemned, and feelings are condemned. Except feelings of how uncomfortable you are when you're approached by somebody that doesn't really want to let you pour into their mind about your disgusting cult. Then it's okay to be uncomfortable and call the police. 3. External focus of control. Knowledge is revealed and not discovered, and a hierarchy of authority is enforced, while the self is not a reliable or good source. 4. Physical and sexual abuse. Cycle of abuse. The doctrines of original sin and eternal damnation cause the most psychological distress by creating the ultimate double bind. Do you know what double bind means? Hi. Google double bind. Google religious trauma syndrome. Can you do that? Can you do that in between your underlining your watchtower and going to jw.org? Yeah. Religious trauma syndrome, guys. You must conform. Okay, wait. Right. The doctrines of original sin. I'm going to read to them now. Hey, I don't have this memorized, so you'll have to bear with me. The doctrines of original sin and eternal damnation cause the most psychological distress by creating the ultimate double bind. Is she going to block? She's going to block. Is she blocking, or is she saying something I can't hear? Would you mind filming me? Would you mind filming me, please? Sir, I'd appreciate it if you'd film me. Sir, would you mind filming me? This cult member doesn't want to film me now, viewers. I don't know why. Okay. Cycle of abuse. You are guilty and responsible and face eternal punishment, yet you have no ability to do anything about it, except film people in public and call the police and humiliate them if they'll hopefully come and arrest them, and stand in front of a sign that says what it is to be truly successful. No, I don't think so. Would you guys mind staying? Would you guys mind staying? Would you guys mind filming me? And would you guys mind calling the police, please? Okay. You must conform to a mental test of believing in an external unseen source for salvation and maintain this state of belief until death. Until death of old age or until death of refusing a blood transfusion. I wonder if these cult members are secretly hoping they can just die from refusing a blood transfusion because Armageddon is just taking a little bit longer than they were led to believe.
So we're moving now.
Good. This cult member doesn't understand I'm not talking to him. I have nothing to say to that cult member. I tried having something to say to that cult member, but he didn't want to listen.
I gotta make the shift change with my brother here. All right. And then but we have a bunch of that. Yeah.
I mean, it does worry me a bit. I think it's very important to get through what it is, right? Yeah. And the Bible's quite clear, we've got it.
You do a bit of research and you find out.
Yeah, you know, it's Jesus is who he is, right? God is Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It's very important. It's very important.
So there you go. Enjoy your.
So you won't be saved unless.
Well, you have to put that sacrifice.
The James sort of protects pedophile. Right.
So, anyways, yeah.
Alright, man.
So,
well, God bless you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. You take care.
So what's your side, man?
There you go.
I was just talking to these guys.
Yeah. No, you're way too smart to fall for this. I can tell. Notice how they're leaving. Notice how they're leaving. See.
I don't know too much about their organization, man.
They couldn't care less about your eternal salvation. They're just out here to project how superior they are. And when someone like me shows up, notice how they want to leave. See, now they're waiting for me to follow them so they can call the police and say that I'm stalking them. So all that warmth.
You're a Christian too?
I'm an ex Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, you Christian?
So, yeah, I'm a Christian.
Yeah,
But one second. So like all that warmth and personal interest they were showing you just now, putting their hand on your shoulder and all that, that is all total and complete cult behavior.
Yeah.
Because they're leaving now because they don't even want to hear you and I talking. They don't even want to hear you and I talking right now.
Yeah.
So that is evidence of their faith right now.
Yeah.
Me, an ex-member, talking to you now after you've spoken to them.
So how long
they
were you,
can't even hang around to hear that.
How long were you a member?
A long time.
Yeah. How long?
Yeah. My name's Stuart. I've got a YouTube channel, XJDub, XJDUB.
XJ. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you can check it out. Yeah. What's
Good
your
to
name?
meet you. I'm Tom.
Tom. Nice to meet you, Tom.
Yeah, man. I was just talking to them. I mean, I don't really know too much about them, but they don't believe in the Trinity, which is quite worrying.
Right,
I think.
right.
You know, I was talking to them about how the scriptures say that God is Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and they were saying all this stuff about how there's multiple gods, and I don't know, man. It seems fishy, Yeah.
You're lucky, your generation,
Yeah.
you can be objective about your research like
Yeah.
no generation in history.
Exactly.
I'm 43 years old. I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
able to be as objective as you can be now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
trust me, like,
So is that how you found the errors?
yeah, thanks to social media.
I see.
Thanks to like people like you, like
cool,
just
man.
being so honest, so brave, so
Good.
cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Unlike them, you saw them leave right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're setting up over there. They're waiting for me to go up to them. I just filmed them. I don't really talk to them. And like I was in handcuffs a couple of weeks ago, just
Oh,
because.
really?
Yeah. So they're
What did you do to be in handcuffs?
like you
Did
saw
they
what I
call
was
the police?
doing. You saw what I was doing. Like I filmed them. I'm filming you and I. Like I'm filming myself too.
Oh, you are?
That's a recording device.
Oh,
I can cut it out if you want. You want to cut it out?
No, it's alright, man.
Okay, I'll cut it out.
Keep
If
it.
you want,
No,
yeah.
keep it in. It's
So
all
like
good.
because I really know what questions to put to them.
Yeah, yeah.
As an ex-member,
Yeah.
like you're, no offense, ignorant of the religion. I'm not. I've been in it for 20 years, so you're never going to ask them the questions that are going to make them kind of go, nice talking to you,
Yeah, yeah.
but we have to go now.
Yeah.
But you
I
saw,
normally
saw how that happened with me just showing up, like
Yeah,
giving you
yeah.
that card.
Yeah.
So like
I
that's
normally
that's
just
the whole
like
thing.
stick to doctrine and make sure they're preaching sound doctrine, really.
That's right.
Because I mean, it's pretty scary, man.
God.
Some of the stuff that they were saying. I mean, I don't think they believe.
How long were you talking to them roughly?
About 20
Oh.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
But like, they don't believe in hell either. It's
No,
pretty-
that's right, yeah.
It's pretty shady. I mean, hell's a real place, man. That's one of the things we need to make clear, because
That's
that's
cool.
what everyone's been saved from. They're being saved
Right.
from eternal damnation. So.
Nice one.
Yeah.
You're the man, Tom. Nice talking to you.
Yeah. And good
Okay.
to see you, man. What's your,
It's now about 12:30, viewers. We have returned to where we started today's episode, Robson Promenade. Quite an eventful morning for yours truly. I've been filmed by 4 cult members that I know of. They do actually no 5. Okay, that gentleman in the black backpack and green T-shirt, viewers. He just asked for permission to take our picture. I said sure, go ahead. And when he finished taking the picture, this cult member said "Fat." He caught himself. He stopped himself from saying thanks to that man for taking our picture while I was holding the sign. That is how narcissistic these cult members are. That man. So it's only been about 5 or 10 minutes, viewers. Some people have smiled and given me a thumbs up. One lady didn't like the sign, so she came up and she said, "I just wanted to say thanks."